Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Everybody out there, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Everybody out there, put your hands up. Hey, ho,
Hey,
hey, ho, hey.
Welcome to the K Pasta Podcast and Reviews, everybody. I'm the host, the ringleader, Kate.
And I'm the all-time assist leader, action-packed Montreal Bailey.
And we have another day. We're going to come to y'all today with. We want to talk about somebody that's been in the headlines, in the tabloids. I don't want to say making an ass out of himself because some of the stuff he say to me makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
And then some of the stuff he definitely makes an ass out of himself.
Doesn't make no sense.
So with that being said, I guess y'all pretty much know who I'm talking about. It's Kanye West.
My fellow Gemini.
Kanye West recently went on Drink Champs, the show with Noriega and FNM. And he made some comments that stuck out to me. I think a lot of people, Caucasian people, want to silence him for talking about the Jews. And that's serious. It's something that he should not have said. Definitely. I don't agree with it. But more importantly, something that's more important to me.
I don't totally agree with him. But
well, how do you feel about it?
I feel he made some good points, but I also feel he contradicted himself so much that I don't know how to feel about.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down like this. I feel like Kanye West, the George Floyd part of his
comment.
Yeah, the comments about George Floyd, it hit me the most. Where Kanye West said that George Floyd was shot with some fentanyl, and Eric, what's his name? Eric Chauvin. He wasn't on his neck, he was on his shoulder. So basically he was saying that George Floyd died from not the knee on the neck, but from fentanyl. So even though that he was proven in a court of law and sentenced to like life in prison, 20, 30 years, whatever it was, he was found guilty in a court of law by a jury of his peers. And he was, he had not only state charges, but some federal charges or something. So that's like double conviction or whatever. But let's show the video of what Kanye West said on Drink Champs, and then we'll get right back to commenting on what he said. Y'all check this video out.
Watch the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary. But something that hit me, that fucked me up when I was watching the documentary, and it said, they want a tall guy like me. When I looked at that image of him, this tall black dude with the bald head, he reminded me of somebody else. Who do you think he reminded me of?
Virgil.
He reminded me of Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna cry in front of y'all because that's how they get me, right?
Right.
But I know that we lost him. And I know that this white company, Louis Vuitton, is now making statues of him, like as a martyr. And we don't know why exactly. We say it's cancer.
But I mean, all right. I want to be careful with this subject because.
Wait a second, but tell me, could you even really run this interview? Because Mav didn't run my interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They blocked me out. The Jewish media blocked me out. This shit lit, right? I'm lit, right? I'm lit.
Right.
I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? JP Morgan, I put $140 million into JP Morgan, and they treated me like shit. So if JP Morgan Chase is treating me like that, how they treating the rest of y'all?
That's outrageous, yeah.
So, how do you feel? Do you think?
How do I feel about it? I think Kanye West should not even talk about anything pertaining to Black Lives Matters because he said that he ain't with it. So if you ain't with it, why you keep talking about it? Why you don't just talk about something different? Like, you know, a lot of people are with it, even though if people don't see what you see, like you say you got a third eye and you see deeper and you woke. Okay, everybody is not woke. Whatever you see, you can't explain it with your mouth. So if you can't, if you're not able to explain it with your mouth what you think, then I think you should be quiet about it. If you can't like express what you thinking verbally.
Like I said, he be confused. Like he contradict himself so much. Like I don't know. I be feeling on one time like, yo, yeah, Kanye talking that stuff. The next I know, hold up, you just went against everything that you just said.
Because I think he is too smart for his own. Well, I'll take that back.
You say know too much.
I'm gonna say he has too much information to be able to express the information.
Calculate everything.
Yeah, like he knows what he wants to say, but he has a problem saying it right the first time.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
Yeah, because you might, after you try to say it like 4 times, you might be able to make people understand what you really mean. Mm-hmm. But the first time he said, I don't think that he says it in a way that people can understand what he really means. I think that's Kanye West in a nutshell. But when you got people out here recording you, and what you say one time, they're going to take it and run with it, then that's going to be how you going to be portrayed. Like, they're going to take the first or whatever don't make sense. Or if you think you put it out right the first time, okay, if I say something and I think you should have got it, or I am convinced that I said it right the first time, then I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to try to backtrack and correct it. I'm going to leave it alone because I think you should have got it and I said it right the first time. But after I go back and look at it, the video, I might be like, I could have said that better. I could have said that different. I think that's, or I should have said it different. I think that's Kanye West.
I don't think he like that. I don't think he care. I think what he said is what he said.
Yeah, see, like after he say something, Kanye West is this type of person. After he says something and somebody say, don't you think you should apologize for saying that? He most of the time gonna say no, because he meant what he said, so he not gonna apologize for saying it. So that means I meant what I said, but he should also add, maybe I said it in the wrong way. I knew what I was thinking, but I didn't know how to articulate it. You know what I'm saying? And put it into words so you can be able to understand. Like if you gave me 4 or 5 tries, if you think about it like this, how many people that on the street when you drinking a beer, having a conversation, you got to go back and forth. If you talk about football or you talking about basketball or you talking about anything, how many times when you talking to a person about any topic, y'all got to go back and forth before y'all agree or disagree? You don't just say something once and then the person be like, okay, I feel you. You got to add this. Well, what about this? Or nah, that ain't what I meant. I meant it like this. Or you ain't looking at it like this. Or you forgot to say this. And they doing the same thing with you. But when you dealing with television and video cameras, you only get one chance to say it right. So I think that's the misconception of Kanye, because not only are you doing it off the top of your head, you're saying it one time, you only got one chance. I mean, it's kind of hard to do that. Just think about everything you think of and everything you try to say in this world. What if you only had one chance to say?
But if you notice, when they get Kanye a platform, they let him say whatever he had to say. He will say something, think about it, keep talking about it, thinking about it, and keep talking about it. And this is the most I ever seen Nori shut up and not just take over the conversation. He really
They
gave
do that
Kanye
because
all the
Kanye,
time.
they know Kanye, whatever he say is gonna make the show. It's gonna double the views. It's gonna
But
triple the
they
views.
gave him a lot of time.
It's
He
gonna
even
make
said stuff
world
to him
news.
to see if he thinking about what he said.
Think of it like this: the people that never heard of Drink Champs, never heard of it, no matter how long it's been out.
They gonna watch it.
Now they heard of Drink Champs, so you know Nori got to let him like say what he want to say, because by him saying what he want to say, now people that don't never heard of Drink Champs, they gonna go back and watch it. Like now, Drink Champs is a household name, even if people never watch it again after the Kanye part. At least they watched it once. So now Nori is an even bigger star, just because. I mean, the first time Kanye went up there, it like blew Drink Champs up. You know, I don't watch too many episodes of Drink Champs, not less everybody talking about it. I don't faithfully watch Drink Champs. Just not because I don't like it. It's just because I don't have time. It don't cross my mind or whatever. Or the people that they interviewing are not popular people. But when they say, "Oh, Kanye went up there and said some weird things," then I'm gonna go look at it. Like if they say Diddy went up there and said some weird, or Love or whatever he changed his name to. If he went up there and said some weird things, I go look at it, or at least look at that clip of it. But it's still the name up there, Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the name of the show, so it's bringing popularity to the show. So whatever Kanye says, they got to get him the few minutes to go ahead and get it out. Because even though I'm gonna go back and apologize for my role that I played in this interview,
he get extra hours on all the Drink Champs that he's on.
Yeah, even if I'm the host and I got to go back and apologize for something that was said on my show, at least I'm making money at the same time I'm apologizing. At least I can say, hey, I'm sorry for the remarks the person made on my show, but at the same time, I'm making more money than I ever made off any other episode, because every time somebody play a clip, it got the name of my show up there on the clip. Like, so shout out to Drink Champs, because we just played a Drink Champs clip. So shout out to Drink Champs.
And but RE.
Yeah, but when you get to the things that Kanye said and the things that he's doing, it's not so much the things that he do, it's the reason why he's doing it. Some people are slower than others when it comes to, some people see things one way. Like they take it as straight disrespect. Like, but what's the reason why he did it? He didn't, I don't believe he did it just to straight disrespect black people. He had a vision for the t-shirt White Lives Matter. He had a t-shirt for that. Like, he didn't say to himself, it's no way you could convince me that Kanye West said to himself that I'm gonna put this White Lives Matter t-shirt on it because I hate black people and I want to piss all the black people off in the world. That's not the reason why he did it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he hate black people, but I think he's trying to piss people off.
I mean, it's not, I don't think he's trying to piss people off. I think he's trying to make people look at things from a different angle, a different way. So first you got to do something to bring attention. He did that with the t-shirt. So then when everybody, the whole world talking about it, now you can say what you want to say. How can you say what you want to say and get everybody to listen, not unless you cause a uproar first?
So what do you think about the White Lives Matter t-shirts?
What I think about it?
Yeah.
I think about it like an uproar. Like, how can you get everybody, if you got something to say, that's something on your mind, you can go on TV and say it, but who's going to watch it? Nobody. You got to wait until people come and ask you why you do that before everybody is listening. But you got to have the whole world.
Gave you a free shirt when you
just think about it. Think about what he did. He caused a riot in people's heads. Like everybody wanted to know why the hell he did that. I mean, everybody in the world, on the planet. How else? He probably was sitting back thinking, how else can I bring that much attention to what I gotta say? Like this is going to get all the attention
like,
on me.
I done done everything I can do to start some mess. Let me try this.
I mean, not to start some mess, just to bring attention.
Yeah, to bring attention.
Like if I go outside,
get noticed.
If I go outside and start a fire in the middle of the street, everybody gonna come outside and everybody gonna want to know why the hell did I do that?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell were you thinking when you set this fire in the middle of the street? If I just went in the middle of the street and said fire, fire, or whatever, or said what was on my mind, nobody would give a fuck what I'm outside saying. They'll think I'm just talking to somebody. I hear the noise outside, but I'm not going out there to see what he's saying. Like, you gotta start the fire first. And then people, you don't even got to say, hey, listen to me. They're gonna ask you, like, why? Now the whole world is talking about Kanye. Now whatever your thought was, you can say it and people will hear you. They might not understand what you're talking about, but they'll listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he said to himself, okay, if I put this White Lives Matter t-shirt on and put it on some more people, everybody gonna bring attention to me. And then he could say, well, if you thinking, if you want to tell on everybody and snitch on everybody and snitch on your Jewish friends that you used to have before you started talking about them, if you wanted to tell their secrets, nobody probably would not that too many people would listen before the uproar. But now that you have the platform, first you got to build the platform before you sing on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. That's what I feel he did before he singing, telling on everybody, saying what he had to say with the White Lives t-shirt. He built the platform. And then now with the Drink Champs episode, he's singing. You know? And then in a way, it's coming like this. This is the way I'm thinking. Like, his whole philosophy is they blocking me. They blocking me. They blocking me. So for a couple of days, Nori came up and apologized. And what did he say? Oh, we taking the Drink Champs episode down. Yeah. So Kanye is just proving to the world that he's right. They blocking me. You went up there and said everything you had to say, and they took it down. So who is right and who is wrong? People look at the fire. They don't ask you why you built the fire. They just look at the fire. So when you got the White Lives t-shirt on, they looking at the fire. But then when they ask you why you built the fire, oh nah, we don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? We thought you gonna say something else. You telling on everybody. Cut this shit off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's how I feel about it. You asked me for my opinion. Yeah. So what's your opinion? How you feel about it?
I don't know for sure, because they trying to say you putting out false information, which could cause.
Of course they gonna say
if
that.
The information, see, it's hard to explain, cause if it's information correct and they're like, nah, we can't have him saying stuff. Or if the information is false, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he about to start something."
Man, talk it to the microphone. Tell the people.
They can hear me, man.
Tell the people what you got to say. Say it loud and proud.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, cause like I said, if the information is false and they want to take him down because he's putting out too much false information to cause a riot, then that's one thing. But if the information is true and they want to take him down because he's telling too much, he go either way. But like I said, he always contradicts himself, so I don't know how to even read this.
So you think
he'll say one thing about something, but then go right back and say something different.
So I got a two-part question for you. First question is, part of the question is, in your mind, have you canceled Kanye West? And two, do you think they're gonna kill Kanye West?
I ain't canceled Kanye West. I don't think they're gonna kill him.
Nah. That's a two-part question.
I haven't canceled Kanye West.
In your mind? You haven't.
What you
so
mean
you still for him a little bit and against him a little bit. Explain.
I've been
two-part question.
I like Kanye's first 2 albums, and that's all.
Nah, we're not talking about Kanye as the artist no more. We talking about Kanye the person, because to me he's no longer an artist, a music artist. You can't just say
I
he's
told
a
you
rapper.
I don't know. I don't know how to read this.
You can't
dude,
say Kanye West is a rapper.
He switch up, like I said, he switch up so much that I don't even know what to take serious for. I don't know if he being serious or he just wanting to call something to make himself more popular, because he's probably like the most popular guy right now. He already like the richest black person?
Nah, because he gotta say I don't think he's doing it to be popular, because he got something to back up
Because
why he doing
he'll
it.
say something, the reason he doing something, but then he'll go and do the opposite of what he say all the time. That's why I don't know. That's why I don't.
What you mean?
Say.
So he talk about the Jews and then go eat with them.
Basically.
Okay, I can understand what you're saying.
Or he'll be like, the Jews is here doing this, then. Now I got a White Lives Matter shirt, which he basically act like all the Jews that's running everything is white. Then he'll be like, yeah, they want to keep the black people down or something. Then when a black person died, they killed themselves. Slavery was a choice. Crazy stuff like that. Like, I don't know how to read him, because he'll go for one thing and switch right over. Like he's a Democrat Republican.
I think he's like a great promoter of his product. The reason why that, not saying that the shoes or whatever he got going on with the dirty clothes that he's selling or whatever, the style, but I'm saying the promoter of his product is his intelligence. So if he want to share his intelligence with the world, he got to promote it first. He got to get people to listen to it. I think he feel like slavery was a choice, and then it's like, why you say that? Like, he got all the attention in the world, and now he want to share his information with the world, what he think he know or what he know. You know what I'm saying? How can you get people to look at you without saying something stupid first? He got to build a platform. Like, he's selling his product. Like, what can I do without going to jail that can get everybody to look at me or talk about me? Okay, let's have a fashion show with White Lives Matter t-shirt. And then when everybody all upset about it and everybody is calling my phone wanting to get in contact with me, then I'm gonna share my information.
Then let's make clothes of slavery clothes.
You know, because it take a real you know, like, I don't want to say somebody that's trying to get black people somewhere, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta really be trying to get black people somewhere to go up there and make all the people that you claim allegedly is holding the black people down. You know what I'm saying? If the Jewish people, let's just say allegedly, let's just say whoever, not even Jewish, we're gonna just say some people, but he said Jewish, it's coming from him, not me. I don't feel this way, but I don't know how to feel because I don't have the information that he does. So, being that we share different information, let's just say whoever he talking about is true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's true, and you know, but nobody else knows. So, don't you have to be really for your people, meaning black people, if you want to risk your life knowing that you could be killed by these people for saying these things, true or false? If they made up things or if they for real things, you could be killed either way. But you want black people to know these things, and it's you risking your life for it. Doesn't that make you like one of the strongest people that's for black people?
That's why I said they ain't gonna.
Come on, man, be for real. People got to be for real. Like when you talking to me about Kanye West,
if you want my personal opinion,
I do. I really do.
I also think, like when you ask me, do I think he gonna get killed? I don't, because the way he talk made me think he a plant set here, like they set him here for this.
Who sent him?
The man.
Why would the man send him here to talk about us? Why would the famous people
call controversy to take our eyes off of something? It's something that's going on, but
Yeah, but he hating on the Jews.
Yeah.
He hating on the Jews.
Because
they don't want to hear that.
Because they want to make hate.
Let's make a couple points.
That's one thing they want to do.
Let's go across a couple points that Kanye talking about. Okay, he talking about the Jews. They making. Let me write it down. They making black people get up there and talk about killing black people. Saying the N word and saying F the B's, and they making money off the music. Yeah. What type of what type of record company want to hear this man? Why would they plant this man to get up there and say that? It ain't no. They if they running things and they the so-called man, I'm not gonna plant this man for to go say that about me, and it's $1 billion over.
Now they're about to spend the way to make money.
Nah, because that's gonna hurt. Because some people gonna reign.
The same way they plan it, try to make money off of selling drugs.
Even white people gonna say
black people were making money off of selling drugs and off of rapping about selling drugs. Then when the Jewish people actually got their hand in everything, they reverse everything to make it so that now everybody's rapping about doing drugs.
Well, right. So why would the Jewish people plant this man to go talk about them doing that to everybody community? Do you know that more white people spend money on our music than black people do? So do you think a white person would say, you know what? Kanye right. They do promote popping pills, and if I buy this music, so am I supporting kids doing drugs?
So
am I supporting black people killing each other? And if more white people are hanging with black people now more than ever, it's rubbing off to the white community, like shooting each other in gangs, white people getting in gangs.
So what you think about black people hating on Eminem for being white in the rap culture?
I mean,
remember when he came in?
That's normal.
When he came in, he talked about popping pills and everything.
That's equivalent to
But now
that's equivalent to what's his name? Cooper, that played for the Rams. That's equivalent to Cooper being getting the most receiving yards and the MVP out of a league full of black people. That's the equivalent to the heavyweight champion.
But nobody hates him.
That's the equivalent to the white heavyweight champion.
People hate on Eminem just for being white.
That's equivalent to the white heavyweight boxing champion of the world that kept beating Deontay Wilder. And he can beat all the other black boxers.
No, but I'm talking about hate.
If you take one white person and put him into that's like Luka Doncic winning the MVP or Jokic winning the MVP.
No,
if you take a white person and throw him in, I hear what you're saying. If you take a white person and throw them in any black-dominated sport, they're gonna get hate regardless of what they do or what they say, just because they white.
Them people that you said though,
everybody got haters. Everybody got haters. You could take a black man and a white man and put them in a boxing ring, and the black people gonna root for the black man, and the white people gonna root for the white. Even if you don't know their name or who boxing. It's just human nature for some people to be like that.
But
it's human nature. Yeah.
If a white boxer is nice as hell, knocking everybody out, like he not just like Tyson Fury.
I said even if you don't know their name. I said even if you don't know their name.
But I'm like Eminem is well established.
People don't realize when a black person is on Wheel of Fortune, and there's two more white people up there, they unconsciously root for the black person. If you got Family Feud,
get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. if you got Family Feud and a black family that you never met and a white family that you never met, are you gonna root for? Don't answer this question, cause I already know the answer. You ain't got to answer. Are you gonna root for the black family to win Family Feud or the white family? I see you swallowing and your esophagus is coming out. Because I already know the answer. It's human. People do it unconsciously.
But once they start saying stupid stuff, like they need to
I'm just saying, people do it without thinking about it. It's like racism that's hidden they don't even know they have.
I was
like,
talking
come
about
on,
already,
man. It's like
already popular.
so
like,
when
I ain't talking
Eminem
about, like,
come
just a
into
new person.
the league, dominated rap culture, he gonna get hate for being white. Eminem is one of the best rappers that ever rap, regardless of what he talk about. Because I know most of his shit is like made up. Everybody knows it's made up. He talking about burning down people's houses and talking about killing his girlfriend and all types of stuff.
But
Everybody know that's
all
fake.
rapping made up.
But
rap is basically
cap. Stop the cap.
Rap, unless you like 50 Cent.
You can look at YSL right now.
But no,
and Young Thug, and you can say all rap made up. You can look at all the rappers that get shot and killed, the King Vons and the Tupacs and the Biggest, and you say rap is made up. We ain't really out here killing people and selling drugs.
Listen, rap. Okay, this is what people gotta understand. Rap.
I want to hear this.
Rap is like a movie. So you think Denzel Washington really is a cop? Training Day really
rap
is cop
is
out
not
there.
A movie. Look, listen.
You got 5% rappers that really talk about what they say.
True.
That's why I'm a punchline rapper.
That's true.
I can say a lot of punchlines.
That's true, but not all of.
But
that's true, but not all rap people. Yeah, maybe back in the days, people weren't selling drugs and popping pills. Rappers, but now you got people on airplanes. We got famous million record selling people dying off the airplane from swallowing pills.
Yeah,
right, because they on drugs. You got rappers getting caught with drugs, and you talking about that's a movie that ain't real? Shit, you shitting me.
But this
is a different
era.
Ask Young Dolph.
You get what I'm saying? This is like a different era.
I mean, I ain't talking about the era. We talking about life. You talking about they rapping about this, but it ain't real. Shit, you shitting me. Ask Young Dolph is it real?
But rap,
if you could,
rap was created basically off the community.
How many rappers went to prison
and hyping you up
and get out of prison with more songs or signed to a new label? Let's get this straight.
Probably
rap, maybe back in the days, rap wasn't so real, but now the more money rapper make, even if they won't live in that life, now they go live that life just to be living what they talking about. I mean, rap is real. But Eminem, in his case, he ain't talking about selling drugs.
Real. Rappers can't rap, so they try to go live the life so people will.
You brought up Eminem. We getting off topic, totally off topic.
Now rappers got to do stuff.
We going from George Floyd
just
to Eminem.
Important because they can't rap.
The topic is drink champs, racism. Racism. So that's why the Eminem thing came up, because we talking about like predominantly black dominated business rap, and then you threw Eminem in there. So we're not talking about rappers, we talking about color and how you look at people, how you see them. So you ask me why people hate on Eminem, and no matter what he say, they gonna hate on him because it's color. Like, you just can't be a white person and get on the NBA on the national stage and be the best without people hating on you. They gonna talk about something. Even though your numbers speak everything, numbers mean everything. You can score 60 points a game. Somebody gonna hate on you because you're white. You know what I'm saying? That, I mean, come on, be for real. But in Kanye,
just to let people know basketball is a white sport.
But when we talk about Kanye, we talking about things that we know he's involved in. The guy's involved with fashion. So he's rubbing hands, shaking hands with these people. The people that he's talking about, we know he's meeting these people in real life. Even if rap is fake, we know he's been around these people that he's talking about. So you can't say just because Kanye West started off rapping, the things he talking about not real.
I still think.
That's your opinion. I mean, that's what the show about. That's what the show about.
Stop him altogether.
I asked you, do you think he's gonna get killed?
That's why I said I don't think so. I think he's a plant.
But how can he be? That's what I'm saying. I'm asking you, how can he be? How's it benefiting them?
The start.
It start what?
Like everything. Like all the.
What is it benefiting the plant Kanye to start what?
Yo,
what can Kanye
show shit?
What can Kanye? What can he start? What can anybody gain?
Is planting these people for all this mess.
Nah, not when he talking shit about them. I can see if he was talking shit about us.
He's talking shit, but he's not talking shit. If you read into what he's saying,
if he was talking about us, the black community, like we ain't nothing, then I could go for it. But he talking about they ain't nothing.
I guarantee ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
Well, maybe not, but something happened to Kobe, and we think it's a regular accident. So, I mean, you don't think that the same thing, a crash, and they could say, well, it was just a crash, not just pee-pooing them. I ain't talking about pee-pooing them.
Did you see the Kobe commercial?
I'm talking about just an accident
with Kanye
made to look like it's something that got to do with Kobe. I'm not saying that the Kobe thing was planned. Hold up, let me say this. I'm not saying that the Kobe thing was planned or like nobody did anything to him. I'm saying it's an accident, but you can make things look just like that and it be done on purpose. So that's all I'm saying. Not like nobody going up and really nah, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm just talking about
a
crash or something.
Live long and prosper.
But I don't. Okay, that's your answer.
Kobe was sacrificed. He ain't no sacrifice.
That's your answer. Okay.
They went in commercial talking about sacrifice.
I ain't with that. I ain't with Kobe was a sacrifice, because that don't make sense. I don't agree with that at all. Okay. But what I do agree with is that the man speaks some real stuff. He just said it in the wrong way. He only get one shot to say it because it's recorded. And then if he don't say it right the first time, people go crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? I think what Kanye is doing, he's coming on. He is telling everybody business, things he should not be saying because it's illegal. Like if we in a gang, say we in a gang, we gonna have a code. You don't do this, you don't do that, you don't snitch, you don't do that. Mm-hmm. So if we in a gang and then one person out the gang go and start breaking the rules, then first of all, you're now out the gang, but you kind of a target now from us. Now we don't like you no more, right? But the person that was doing all that broke all the rules, he had so much money that we really can't do anything to him but hurt him. Because he got more money than us. He has more money than we do. So how is it hurting him by him not being in our gang no more?
American got printed money.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't hurting him that he ain't in our gang no more. He's like, man, I don't need y'all gang. I got this, I got this, I got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. I don't need y'all. Now he got that attitude.
Between him and Puffy?
Well, I think about him and Puffy. Nothing really. It's just that it's normal. It's just normal things. Because Puffy's saying what he thought. Just like you saying what you thought about it, I'm saying what I think about it. I mean, you ask somebody a question and then you get the answer. And then being that they know each other personally, they might not be all that close. They might just know each other. Like
I kind of want to go away from the Kanye thing into the Puffy and Mace situation.
Well, I don't know too much about the Puffy and Mace situation except for what I heard. Allegedly, Puffy blocked the tour.
Oh, the 3 Hit Monster tour.
Yeah, what you want to say about that?
I wasn't going to the tour anyway because I can't afford it. But I did get a good record from Mace, Cam, and Jada that go hard. So, but
I thought you said you weren't going to the Puff Daddy situation when it got something to do with
Kanye.
Yeah.
I tried to go from the Kanye to the Puffy situation, then slowly.
Go ahead. What you gotta say about it?
They're both plants.
I mean, that's what you want to talk about. So go ahead and talk about it. I mean, I add on to a little bit. Go ahead.
Anyway, well, cause you know more about the Puffy Mace situation. Cause we were talking about it earlier.
Man, that's what you want to talk about.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you feel.
What you mean? I know more about it. No, I don't.
Puffy was more on the right, and I felt Mace was more on the right. This sounds like that'd be a good thing to talk about.
Well, I think that in that situation, we got to lay out what is actually going on. So, from my understanding, Puffy said Mace owed him $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I remember when Mace went up to the radio station with $3 million, talking about he wanted his publishing, and Puffy was like, "We'll talk about it off air."
I heard something about that, but I ain't too sure how that went.
But then Puffy said they'll talk about it.
You said you
off
wanted to
air,
talk
and then
about
hit him
this,
with
so tell the whole story. What happened? If you come up with something that you want to talk about, tell the whole story, because your platform. I'm just listening.
I wanted to hear what you felt about.
I don't know the whole detail of the story. Boy, I think. Oh yeah, what I think about it. I think that two people that don't like each other, and one of them has the upper hand, he should hold on to the upper hand, because you don't like me anyway. If I owe you money, let's say Puffy owe Mace $3 million. Okay, you get a man the $3 million. He still don't like you no better. Nigga, y'all not friends. Still gonna talk about you. So I might as well keep my $3 million. If I own your publishing and I make a certain amount of money off you, and I know you don't like me, and I know if I give you your publishing back, you still gonna dog me like you doing right now today, why not just keep your publishing? I mean, come on, we adults. We adults here.
Why you figure he gonna do that? Huh? Why you figure he gonna still dog him?
What's gonna stop him from doing it? What I'm gonna pay you money so you can quit talking about me? I'm not gonna give you no money so you can stop talking about me. Talk about me all you want. Talk about me all you want. Like, all the hurtful stuff.
Your album, 3 other albums,
all the hurtful stuff that you said about me. Keep that same energy for life.
Cause he tried. He tried multiple times.
Keep that same energy for life.
He tried multiple times though to make things right.
I'm not gonna give you no millions of dollars so I could be your friend.
But he originally didn't even want no money. He just wanted his publishing.
I'm not gonna give you your publishing so I could be your friend.
But if I try to buy my publishings from you,
it's mine.
My publishing. I did all the work. You didn't do anything.
I own it. That's why I possess it. That's why I have it, because I own it. It belongs to me. So you can't make me sell you my stuff just because.
For all the work I put in.
Nah, you got paid for that.
And in my mind,
if I said sell me this, make a song for me, and I give you $5, and you say okay, I say we gotta sign a contract now. You can't go back on your word. And you say okay, and sign the contract. You can't come back year after next and say, hey, sell me that. And if I don't sell it, you go tell the world you mad because I won't sell it. You sign right here. I got the proof that you sign right here for $5.
Boys, I done all the work.
Yeah, but
let me get the
don't come back to me when you broke.
Let me get my publishing.
Don't come back to me when you broke.
Making money off me.
When you after your money run out, and you done left me alone, you don't deal with me. All you do is talk about me, and you sign the contract. Why would I sell it to you?
Yeah, he messed up signing the contract.
So that's how I feel about it.
But you done all the work.
You asked me how I feel about it. You made this guy
a billionaire. He don't want to do anything for you, look out for you.
You say who made him a billionaire? Puff, Mace. Cap, stop the cap.
Will Puff have any?
Stop the cap.
Will Puff have any hits without Mace?
Yeah.
From where?
Man, he had Total. He had 112.
Well, he had any hits?
Yeah. Puffy. It don't matter. You said making money like.
Well, he had any hits?
They had Mary J at one point.
No.
Yeah,
he was
I should have started with Biggie. Yeah, Lil' Kim.
He ain't had Lil' Kim either.
Well, she was on some of his records once.
Lil' Kim was a Biggie artist.
Well, did he make money off of Lil' Kim?
If he put on a record.
Well,
that's why Biggie was smart.
So
he didn't sign none of
Mace was just part of
Biggie didn't sign none of his artists under Puffy. Biggie already was getting screwed. Biggie died broke.
The man Mace was part of Puffy past. Damn Mace.
It wasn't for Mace, it probably would be no Puffy. Especially after Biggie died.
It won't be no Puffy.
Especially after Biggie died.
I wish I had this song for you.
Mace carried Bad Boy after Biggie deal.
I'm gonna sing a song for you. This
And
train
halfway
gonna
done.
keep on rolling.
Nah.
You ever heard that song?
He be looking like Irv Gotti
This
right
thing
now.
called life gonna keep on going. Hey, some people gonna make it regardless. You know what I'm saying? But maybe Mace costs more money than what he worth.
Mace made him way more money than
Maybe he cost. Maybe
Mace. That's
Mace.
why Mace got screwed. The
Maybe
worst.
maybe Mace caused more problems for Puffy.
Everybody.
Maybe Puff wish he never met Mace.
Nah, he don't wish that.
You don't know. The
Cause
man
when Biggie died, it would have been no Puff.
He always causing problems like issues. So I don't think sometimes you just wish you never met people. And from the outside looking in,
Biggie was about to get away, so probably wouldn't be no Wooden. Diddy wouldn't be no billionaire right now.
Sometimes when you looking from the outside in, you might see it one way, but to the person that it's happening to, they don't care nothing about that. Like that man, like what's $3 million to Diddy? So I'm thinking he just not paying him just because he don't want to. So I guess you don't want to, you don't got to. Like he doing it on purpose.
He just want to buy his.
If the man has $1 billion, not 100 million, $1 billion, not a half a billion, $1 billion, and you say, you owe me $3 million, that's chump change, like chump change. So you're not paying this man just because you don't want to pay him. Like it's a reason why you don't want to pay him because it's personal. You just don't like him. I'm gonna go back to something else. I'm not gonna pay nobody out like.
You know MC Search?
Yeah, from third base.
And he gave his half of Illmatic, and it was written for Nas back to Nas.
Cause they like each other, they friends, they cool.
White man looked out for the black man.
Nah,
black people would not look out for each other.
It ain't got too much to do with that.
Black people will not look out for each other.
If they were beefing,
more for him than Nas done for MC Search.
Well, if they were beefing, they ain't like each other. But they
wasn't beefing when Mace was trying to get his mess back. Well, Mace even came back then on tour with him and everything. They was not beefing until Puffy kept screwing them over and over with Diddy.
If I own something, let you sign a contract and say you gave it to me, don't be an Indian giver. Don't be trying to come get it back later.
Everybody side to the white man. Black man gonna get you.
Don't come back later and try to take it back. That's why they made contracts, because people do that like all the time. Like it's normal. I can't say Mace wrong for trying to get it back, but
this what brings it back to the Jews Kanye situation.
What?
All the white people gave the black people they publishing and writing everything. But the black people, you sign with a black person, they ain't do nothing. It's over for you.
I don't think
that's how everything just full circle with what I'm trying to get into.
I think it's business. Like Leo said on the Breakfast Club, it's business. They got families to feed. People got to eat. You got people to pay. You gonna go where the money at. Like for 9 times out of 10, you gonna go where the money at. So why Puffy gonna give away money and he could be making money?
Everything Dr. Dre made with the white man he owned.
You know when they say
everything he done with Suge Knight, he don't.
You know when they say
everything he done with Eazy-E, he don't.
You know when they say mogul, like
black
a mogul,
that
mean another word for businessman. Like that mean they do more than one thing. So I can understand you being cool with somebody, y'all work a deal, a mutual agreement, then okay, cool, you get this, I get this. But when you beefing with somebody, you taking it to the streets, you taking it to the internet, I'm making millions off of that you did years ago. You're not making anything. So if I don't like you, I'm gonna keep you not making anything. I don't care about you. You dog me out every chance you get. When I could be making millions.
He was doing that years before.
When I could be making millions off your publishing.
15 years before they even started.
If I could feed my family for years and years and years off something you done a long time ago.
You know how Michael Jackson became so rich?
I'm gonna give you that.
You know how Michael Jackson became so rich?
Talent.
Not fucking with them black people.
Look, why would I give you something that can make my kids millions 20 years from now?
Prince and them became so rich?
For $3 million.
With them black people.
For $3 million, I'm gonna give you something that can make my kids millions 20 years from now for $3 million. It's business. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter if you my best friend, you my cousin, you my brother, you my sister.
Come to Flow Trial.
Man, nobody not gonna do that. People say they'll do
Come
it
to
just because they
Charters.
from the outside looking in, but they not gonna do that. They not gonna do it.
Nah,
They ain't gonna do it.
everybody know how shiesty Puffy is.
I mean, they ain't got
Everybody
nothing to do with shice. That's business.
Everybody know how
That's
shiesty
business. You gonna give away $50 million. In the next 20 years, you can make $50 million off Mace Publishing. And you might be dead, but your kids will get it. Or you'll sell it to him for $3 million when y'all don't even like each other. Nobody.
No, they just started not really liking each other.
Come on, man. They ain't gonna do
Diddy
that.
keep lying.
Nobody gonna do that.
Diddy kept lying to him over
It's
and over.
never gonna happen. People gonna say that because they ain't dealing with that type of money. They don't have that opportunity. Nobody gonna sell something worth $50 million or $100 million for $3 million to a person they don't like. Period.
Why you keep saying they don't like? Now they don't like. I don't like you now.
I mean, they ain't been hanging around each other. Mace been talking about Puff for years.
No, you do know that he went on tour. He showed up to the Bad Boy
with
thing.
the 50 Cent thing when Puff dropped the 50 Cent deal or whatever.
And that's another thing. He wouldn't let Mace sign another contract.
Cause he don't like him. He ain't gonna give away his money. Why do that?
Nah, he a businessman making money or nothing.
I mean, he don't like
him. Beefing.
He don't like him good enough to let him get away with no money. I know that.
He wouldn't do gay acts for him.
It might be okay to some people. You might like good enough to say, okay, well, give me this, I give you that. If we like each other. But if we don't like each other, and I know you ain't coming back to do no more business with me.
He tried
when I say don't like each other, I mean you ain't coming back to me. If I sell you a pound of weed, right? And I know listen, and I know you're not gonna come back and spend the money with me. You're gonna spend it with somebody else after you flip it. Why I'm gonna give you a good price on it? Man, the man is a hustler. If you don't have a hustler mentality, you can't see what I'm talking about. But I sell you a pound of weed, and I know you're going to flip the money and go spend it with somebody else, but you wanted to buy it from me for cheap. I got it for one. If I know you coming back and spend some more money with me, yeah, I'll let you get it for cheap because you come spend with me every time. You know what I'm saying? Puff do something for Mace, whatever Mace want Puff to do. Puff know Mace not coming back to spend no more money with him. It's over. The relationship is gone. So why would Puff do that? Come on, man. Business, man. Come on, man. Think like you for real. Don't be a fan of Mace. Don't think like a fan of Mace. Please don't. Don't be a Mace fan right now. Think logical. Put your logical brain on for a second. Don't think
we're gonna agree to disagree.
Don't think like
I'm
a fan of Mace. Don't be a fan of Mace. And Puffy doing it wrong. What? We talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Puffy done everybody wrong. Who haven't he done wrong?
You think that man want to give away his millions to somebody who ain't gonna deal with him no more?
That dude,
you think that's gonna really happen?
Puffy will sell his son for 10,000.
That you wouldn't do it.
Let's go to something else.
You wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Nah.
I ain't Puffy.
You'll sell somebody a pound of weed knowing they ain't gonna come for cheap, knowing they ain't gonna come back, they're gonna go to somebody else.
Yeah, cause I got too many pounds. I gotta get rid of the mess anyway.
Well, you be a broke hustler.
I gotta get rid of all this mess anyway.
You be hustling back.
I'm already a billionaire.
Yeah, you be hustling backwards if you did. You wouldn't do that.
I'm already there. And you been loyal to me the whole time?
I wouldn't do it. Well, put it like this. I wouldn't do it.
You been loyal to me
You might sell somebody a pound for cheap for the low and knowing they ain't coming back.
If you been loyal to me, you been loyal to me, you been helping me, and you probably and you got me the pound in the first place.
I paid you for that already.
You got me the pound in the first place.
I paid you for that already.
You made me a billionaire. You got me.
I paid you.
Me where another deal
I paid you for that already. I already paid you for that.
You loyal.
I paid you for that.
Look out for you.
I paid you for that.
Your soldiers.
You missing the point. Puff paid him for that already.
Look out for you. Okay.
You want some more money?
He gave him something. He didn't pay him, but he gave him something.
He paid him the going rate at the time for that year. We ain't talking about what songs worth now. We not talking about
and your stuff.
We not talking about what features and songs going for in 2022. We talking about what they were going for then at that time. He paid them for that already.
I sold your work and my work, but gave you all the money.
Michael Jordan basketball contracts and the contracts are no names signing this day and time, two totally different. You be like, damn, he made more than Michael Jordan made in the NBA, and he don't even get off the bench. Puff paid Mace for that time, whatever year that was, the going rate for features and songs, he gave him that already. So, Mace coming back for 2022 money.
And your word, and you just let me smoke.
You can't come.
Just let me smoke.
You can't come in 2022 and want.
Be nice to have some money off of it.
You want 2022 money for songs we did in '98.
Don't sign no black people.
It ain't gonna happen. Next.
Next subject.
Next subject. You want 2022 money for songs we did in '98?
I been on that podcast. Ain't made no money.
Next. Hey.
Okay, come on.
Oh, this Mace on the line. He want 2022. He want the going rate for songs y'all did in '98. He say you cheated him.
And then you gonna block him and not let him sign no other deals. That's super whack.
Mace say you cheated him. He want to get what little baby get.
It's super whack. I made you hot, me hot.
Hey, Mace just found out little baby was getting X amount of dollars. He said you owe him some.
Oh, he got fucked a long time ago. Him, Jada Kiss.
Mace said little baby getting it. Look.
Total 112.
Mace said little baby getting this.
And, Black Raw. Biggie.
And you only gave him this in '98. So he said you owe him some money.
Because she didn't sign with Puffy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Lil' Kim, the only one came out good because she never signed with Puffy.
Hey, but
she never was a bad boy artist.
What I do want to get back to, I want y'all to check out this video of the George Floyd family suing Kanye. Y'all check this video out. We'll be right back.
I'm talking about put out my White Lives Matter tee. The White Lives Matter tee don't say nothing. It don't say DEF CON or nothing on it, right?
Among the most egregious claims came this one. West, who now goes by Ye, shared a false conspiracy theory that his friend, conservative pundit Candace Owens, is pushing regarding how George Floyd died.
They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that.
Now one of Floyd's daughters is reportedly suing him for those comments for $250 million. In 2021, a jury convicted Derek Chauvin of George Floyd's murder. In the summer of 2022, he was sentenced to upwards of 2 decades in prison for his crime. 3 other former Minneapolis police officers were also found guilty for their roles in Floyd's death. That's not the only recent controversy surrounding the artist. After Ye was booted from both IG and Twitter for his anti-Semitic comments, he reportedly said he was buying Parler, a conservative social media app partially owned by Candace Owens' husband. Ye told Bloomberg News he bought the app so he can express his thoughts in an uncancelable environment. Ye had a contentious interview with News Nation's Chris Cuomo, where he doubled down on his anti-Semitic beliefs.
Saying is targeting them that creates a problem.
It's anti-Semitic, but I don't believe in that term. One thing is, Black people are also Jew. I classify as Jew also, so I actually can't be an anti-Semite. So the term is actually, it's not factual. But
I understand you think that, but I don't think that's a common understanding that Black people can say whatever they want about Jewish people.
Well, I'm willing to talk with inside the common understanding until we get the truth.
According to CNN Business, Parler only has about 40,000 daily active users.
Yep.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
And George Floyd
Let us know in the comments how y'all feel about this video about him being sued by the family of George Floyd, because I think they're gonna need like a lot of money. I don't know how much they got for the death of their father, their brother, or how they separated the money. I'm sure it was millions that they got awarded, but you're going up against a billionaire and his lawyers, they nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far
they talking about this on what, 250 million?
250, that's a cool, not that much. If you say he worth 11 billion, the people say he worth a couple billion. maybe 3. But Kanye say he worth 11 billion. Okay, so you better have your stuff together. Whoever is the lawyer for George Floyd's family, you better have it together, because the cost of court, I don't know if you can pay all that. I mean, it's going to drag on for a long, long, long time. And you're going to need to pay the top lawyers, and they're going to want a whole lot of money an hour. But they might be doing it like, hey, you pay later. If we win, we get this percent. But I don't know if those are the good lawyers, or they something like a court-appointed lawyer for the plaintiff.
I don't know now, cause lawyer. If I were a lawyer and they were trying to sue Kanye, I'd jump right up on that.
Yeah, I understand that, but
I'd jump right up on that.
You better be ready. You better be ready. You can't be no run-of-the-mill lawyer office, no law firm. You got to have your stuff together, because I think Kanye West ain't gonna drag this out. They might even end up countersuing the family or something. That's Kanye West. I mean, he might even give it to him.
Would try.
He might just give him the money just to let him know.
Kanye.
I mean, he might give him the money just to let him know, hey, I got it. I ain't worrying about that money. I don't take this $250 million. Get out my face. Like, I support George Floyd. He might do that one day, just because they filed a lawsuit and he don't want them to think that he's against them. He might say, take the money. Just let you know we cool. You know what I'm saying? If he got 11 billion, he could do that. It won't hurt him. But thank y'all for joining the K-Pasa Podcast and Review.
And it's early. We don't do it early.
Yeah, I just woke up, so
I just got to work.
We'll catch y'all next time.
All right.
Peace.